Man, oh man, oh man. Some crazy shit's been going down in the wrestling community for the past few days now. This past weekend, actually. And I'm surprised that a lot of these YouTubers in the YWC has been talking about. But since I am here today, since I'm making this video today, we're going to get right to it. Because I didn't want to wait till like Friday to make this video. So Mark Henry and Ryback have been having some war of words on Twitter. And it's been crazy, man. And it's been crazy. So we're going to talk about it. So it all started when the WWE on Fox Twitter account posted a question. And the question was, as I quote, "The best superstar to never win the WWE Championship is?" question mark. And so, you have people in the comment section talking about how, oh, I feel like this wrestler, it was amazing and he should have won the WWE title, or this wrestler, so on and so forth. Ryback retweeted the question and basically said in the comment that wrestling is fake and that championships are simply props to get entertainers over with the audience. Now, Ryback, who was signed with the WWE, obviously from about 2005 to his release in 2016, won the Intercontinental Championship, and that was really the only championship that he won in the company. But Mark Henry, he did respond to what Ryback said, and basically told Ryback, that yes, wrestling is fake, wrestling is predetermined, wrestling is scripted, but that doesn't change the fact that these championships do mean something, and they change a person and stuff like that. You think about it, people who won the WWE Championship, people like Shawn Michaels, we talk about the boyhood dream has come true, or Bret Hart winning the WWE title, or John Cena, winning, tying Ric Flair at the Royal Rumble 2017 after his match with AJ Styles. Yes, it's fake, but that doesn't mean just because it's fake that the WWE Championship doesn't mean anything, or any of these championships, I would say, don't mean anything. Eddie Guerrero, we seen it with Eddie Guerrero after he won the WWE Championship, him being emotional. We've seen it with Benoit when he won the championship in Mania, being emotional. We saw it with Bryan at 30 when he was overcome with emotion and the fans. Yes, it's fake, but that doesn't mean the championship doesn't mean anything, because it does, even if wrestling is fake. So, yeah. So Mark Henry, like I said, he responded to Ryback, saying what I was basically saying. WWE is a sports entertainment, but the championship is the championship. It's not a prop, and he's not wrong. Talking about how he's been he's been world champion, obviously. And, just going in on that. So, Ryback. But then Ryback responded. And by the way, all these tweets have been deleted. He called out Mark Henry about their match at WrestleMania 29. Obviously, Mark Henry fought Ryback at WrestleMania 29, which was not so good match in my opinion, but that's not the point. The point I'm trying to make here is that, Ryback was calling out Mark Henry, talking about how he was like asleep, like he took a nap before their match. And I guess, Ryback, the agent that was with Ryback at the time, I guess, trying to, find the tweet here, obviously said something like, oh, Ryback, I guess calling Mark Henry a fat mother bleeper, you know what I mean? And then Ryback even talked about how John Cena didn't want to work with Mark Henry at WWE live events because of how Mark Henry was in the ring. Yeah. So, like I said, he was asleep. Mark Henry was asleep in the Gorilla prior to their WrestleMania match. And, So Mark Henry, who was on Busted Open, he's on Busted Open with Bully Ray, another good guy in the wrestling business, and he responded to Ryback talking about that I could take a nap and be better than that mother effer any day of the week. Holler at your boy, basically. So, and Mark Henry overall just debunking what Ryback was saying in the tweets. Like I said, man, Ryback since then has deleted the tweets. But here's my overall thing on it. Yes, Ryback, wrestling is fake. I think everybody knows it, obviously. But like I said, man, that doesn't mean the championships don't mean anything, because they do. If they're a prop, yes, I know some may look at it as prop like Ryback does, but that doesn't mean that the championship, just because it's fake, it doesn't mean anything. Like I said, we've seen many world champions in our time, and them talking about how the championship, the WWE championship, means something to them, or the IC belt, or the US belt, or the tag team belt. Titles mean something. You know what I mean? Like they built up your legacy, and so I'm kind of I'm happy for Mark that he actually responded, and I think Mark Henry is a Hall of Famer in my opinion. Mark Henry is a multiple-time world champion. So I'm actually kind of glad that Mark Henry responded. And as for Ryback, I'm not really surprised that someone like Ryback tweeted this out. If it was someone else like a Baron Corbin, I'd be like, oh, he's just trying to say that to get heat. But Ryback, if you've noticed Ryback, especially following his release from 2016, we've seen it in interviews, we've seen it on his YouTube channel, we've seen it, like we did this past weekend with the tweets. Ryback is very outspoken about the WWE. Man, he has claimed many, many times how he cannot stand WWE, how he hates Vince McMahon's guts, how he just hates everything about the WWE, basically. So, to see Ryback make this tweet, to see Ryback make this comment, it's, I'm not surprised. So, yeah, so obviously there are other people, obviously, talking about it. So, yeah. So, I just wanted to make this video about it. I wasn't going to make a video today because it's the week, and I was going to make one probably Friday or Wednesday with AW Dynamite. But anyways, yeah. So, if you haven't seen my other videos, Gilbert came back. That was my reaction. Go see that. Check that out. Also, Randy Orton debuts new mask. Well, he shows up overall with mask. Go check that out. Also, a video that I really think that should be getting a little bit more views. It's like 4 views right now, but that's okay. Let's try to build it up more. Me talking about the Wednesday Night Wars needs to end. Go check that video out as well. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, man, I try to post content for you guys. I love, providing content in the YWC for you guys. So, especially with everything going on in the world right now, I want to give you guys just a little bit of entertainment, if not lots of entertainment, but just a little bit dose of entertainment for you guys, just to have you guys make your day and stuff like that. Anyways, this is DC Wrestling, and, yeah.